Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm here to share with you all must-watch lesbian couples that actually have very interesting storylines that I feel like definitely didn't get enough spotlight. But before we break it down, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. So first we're gonna start off with Harley and Claudia. So the lesbian couple is actually the center of the 2023 romantic comedy movie that is known as Anyone But You. Their destination wedding is actually in Sydney, in this case Australia. It serves as the main event that brings the primary characters, which are, Bia and Benz, who are actually enemies to lovers. Fake dating sim, takes up the majority of the screen time. Harley and Claudia's relationship acts as the stable baseline of the film's conflict. Harley is the younger sister of the film's main character, Bia, and on the other hand, Claudia is, in this case, Ben's best friend, Pete. And actually, the movie is very interesting because we can just see that their storyline is the main focus, but not the main focus. It's like the main focus of the movie because the whole movie is centered around their wedding. But obviously, in this case, there are other main characters that, has the majority of the film's, scenes and all of that. But still, we get to see a very good major, side of them in this case. On the other hand, we have Eleni and Anna. They form a highly popular couple in the Greek television drama series that is called Agios Erotas, which airs on Aplava TV. The series is based on the highly successful Chilean, telenovela Perdona Nuestros Pecados. It's set against the backdrop of a dramatic traditional small town. Eleni and Anna, navigate a forbidden romance. A major milestone in their relationship occurred during a dramatic earthquake scene where they share a highly talked about public kiss. The couple has, garnered a massive international following because of just how they stay committed to one another no matter what. And then the other one got pregnant, but they were still there to support each other no matter what because they knew at the end of the day, they were gonna make a way out and be together finally. So probably one of my favorite couples on the list, if you ask me. If you have watched it, let me know your thoughts and what would you personally rate it from 1 to 10. That would be really nice to know. Then moving forward, we have Fatima and Gina. In the 2025 film, The Little Sister, they are the central romance. The movie follows Fatima, a devoted Muslim teenager, and the youngest of three daughters is basically a French-Argentinian immigrant family in Paris. As she navigates her burning queer identity, Fatima and Gina first lock eyes and spark a connection at the Asham clinic where Fatima goes for medical treatment. Their bond is, cemented during a joy course, solve experience at Paris Pride celebration. The romance faces challenges not from external family drama. So basically, she goes through a lot of family drama. She's trying to explore her queer identity, but then she meets somebody random and she actually ends up forming this very beautiful bond and finally starting to understand who she really is. But she knows that this relationship will be very complicated to make public because of everything and her family traditions and all of that. I will definitely be doing a review on this movie. It has been on my watch list for a while. So stay tuned for a possible and also very soon review coming. We have in Eve and Danny. In the supernatural romance, which is called Witchy Ways, the plot centers on Eve, a stress city brand manager who falls in love with Danny, a local property owner and legacy witch while staying a magical cottage. The narrative blends grief, romance, and supernatural secrets. Following the sudden passing of her mother, Mary, a skeptical Eve, takes time off to stay at the, secluded ruler cabin her mother claimed was magical. Eve meets the property owner, who's actually Danny, who seems to possess an eerie, intuitive knowledge about Eve. Yes, so basically they reconnect and actually connect in a very how can I say, unfortunate way because one was going through grieving and she went to this, magical cabin that her mom used to speak about a lot. So she goes there, she meets somebody, they fall in love, and obviously, they have very beautiful moments together, and also they spend a lot of amazing quality time together where we just could see, slowly but surely their relationship building from 0 to 10 real quick. If you ask me, I feel like nobody ever speaks about their storyline. It's not my cup of tea type of vibe, the series, but I do still feel like their relationship does deserve a little bit more credit than what it actually got. So if you guys are interested in watching it, I will highly recommend to go ahead and go do so. It is available on a couple of good platforms. Then moving forward, we have Eva and Uli, are the two main characters involved in a popular romantic storyline in the German television, drama series called Hotel Mondial. Eva is a calculating new hotel manager sent to, restructure and save the less than glamorous hotel. On the other hand, Uli is the passionate food boss. In this case, she is the head chef of the hotel. The dynamic begins with a professional friction due to Eva's strict cost, cutting measures. However, an intense romantic attraction quickly develops between them, and their relationship starts to be a little bit more complicated than what they thought it would be, because on the one side you can see them liking each other and feeling attracted to one another, but also on a professional level it's just very, very hard for them to see eye to eye, and that actually ends up causing conflicts and stress between them, not knowing how to separate their personal life with their professional life. But as the series go on, you can see them starting to find balance on how to do it well. And I do feel like this couple specifically is very, very, very well known. So if you have watched it, you did, and if you haven't watched them, I will also say go ahead, go check it out. I feel like it's worth it. Then moving forward, we have Drea and Chloe. It is a 2025 Spanish psychological thriller film called Drea and Chloe. The plot follows two ambitious female orchestra conductors who experience an intense immediate attraction to one another, and also to discover they are competing for the exact same prestigious leadership position. Drea and Chloe are invited to the season opening of a prestigious royal, orchestra, sharing the same, exhausting sacrifices and burning ambitions. They feel an immediate, connection as they stay together in, a place that was actually offered by the orchestra, organization. So while they are there, they share, the intimate night together, but that intimate night, spirals into a tense battle, because now you guys, even though you guys are not enemies, you guys are fighting for the same position, but now you guys have this attraction towards one another going on. How do you separate it? Who will get the position that you both are striving for? Will your feelings for the other person not let you get to where you want to be? Will it affect you? Will it not? Is it a one night stand? Was it a fling? Is it feelings? So that's the kind of vibe that this one is giving. Also, a review will be coming very soon. I definitely did enjoy the trailer, so stay tuned, stay tuned. So yes guys, that's basically it. Let me know any other lesbian couples that you would recommend watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all the love and all the support. And like I say, drop a comment down below, because your opinion 100% always does matter. Until the next video, I hope you all have enjoyed this one, and goodbye.